let's charge the mound because the Los Angeles Dodgers are awake this offseason, but no one else is. They signed Teoscar Hernandez to a 1-year contract for $23.5 million. Yes, just 1 year. It's a solid contract for a year. Prove it with a team that's got a better lineup and in a better ballpark. Seattle's tough, and it was tough for him. His home road splits were huge. He was a way better hitter on the road. The Dodgers were looking for a dude they could plug into the outfield that they could play every day, but that would destroy left-handed pitching. They found that guy. Best slugging percentage against lefties since 2020 belongs to Teoscar Hernandez. This was a down year offensively for him. There's a lot of debate about what kind of defensive player he is. For me, eye test, he's about he makes some great plays, and then he makes some plays where you're like, ooh, not so good. So I would say maybe average to a little bit below average in my mind. And there's Bob Nightingale, where the Dodgers have spent $1 billion this winter in free agency, but who's counting? I mean, obviously, you might as well if you're going for it this year. And do you know Shohei Ohtani, the money that he saves the Dodgers is about this much in the deferrals, about this contract. So this got them
and Nobu. Morimoto's the guy I was thinking of.
There you go.
Yeah, sorry. So, well, I met him once. He gave me his card and said, you can take this to the restaurant and use it. And all it did was get me in front of the line.
Hey, that's something. That's something.
Here, I thought I was getting like a free meal at Morimoto, and nope. But
quick thank you.
But I digress.
Quick thank you before your take on this.
Yeah.
Thank you from Teoscar Hernandez's representatives to the Mariners for not giving him a qualifying offer that would have been for less money. He probably wouldn't have taken it anyway, but to not have a draft pick attached, he says, thank you very much.
Yeah, they're idiots, by the way.
Yep.
Because whatever. But, the Dodgers, they're just trying to get everybody. I love it. They're trying like hell to get everybody. And Teoscar's a good fit. He played right field. Jason Hayward and him can kind of bounce around. If they need a defensive replacement, Hayward can come in for them. Who their outfield is who right now? They got Teoscar, Jason Hayward, center. Chris Taylor's going to have to play out there somewhere for him, right?
And Outman.
Outman's probably going to play center.
Hayward and Margot are going to platoon most likely in right field. Yeah.
And then that puts Teoscar in left with
Taylor
Chris
bounces everywhere.
Taylor plays everywhere.
Infield and outfield and center field.
Mookie's playing second. Lux at short. Muncy third. Freddie first. Will Smith catching. Teoscar and Margot in left. That's a damn good. Gosh, that's a good roster right there.
DH is good too.
Who's the DH?
Shohei.
No, I was like, Nobu? Shohei. Yeah, I forgot about him. I didn't even count him. Dude. That's a pretty stacked. What's crazy? We talk about them needing pitching. They might not need pitching. They might score 20 runs a game. It's a solid team right there.
They had the best offense in the NL last year, Kratz.
And they're going to again this year. The thing that's crazy is Teoscar, I don't know that he needed a prove-it year. He was a little bit above league average last year. He could have bounced back without, whatever was going to happen. If he took the 2-year deal from the Red Sox, I think he could have, which is weird why the Red Sox were going after another outfielder. Maybe he was going to DH. I don't know what the plan was there. But my thing is, this is a guy that could hit 8th in their lineup when they're facing righties if he's swinging hot, or 5th, depending on where they want to slot him in against lefties in a power-packed lineup. And you're like, wait a minute, like this could be a huge bounce back year, because if you're facing this lineup, you're okay facing Teoscar Hernandez, because you have to choose somebody to go after. And if he's in there against lefties, you're like, well, I guess I could pitch around him. Oh, crap. Max Muncy, Shohei Ohtani, like Freddie. What the crap? This is difficult. So I love this signing. Poor Chris Taylor. Chris Taylor might play 120 games on defense.
Yeah, but guy's going to get hurt. So he's like first guy to take any position, or if someone's slumping. So, if Chris Taylor's healthy, he'll play 140-plus games, don't you think?
Yeah, but, they want Teoscar to be the top 20 MVP type of player that he was just 2 years ago. Like, he bangs. And if he's not he's kind of like a backup catcher, in the sense of, if you play him every day, he's probably not going to do that great. But if you set Teoscar up for success when he was in Toronto, and those dudes were banging, he was a great complementary piece that can absolutely go off.
Yeah,
They still have Miggy Rojas too, right?
yeah.
Jeez.
I mean, Rojas isn't a bat though.
Yeah, but he's
Just
not.
nice depth.
That's a pretty good bench piece. Chris Taylor, Miguel Rojas, Manny Margot, and Jason Hayward on your bench. Austin Barnes.
Austin Barnes is sitting there with his 2-year deal. Like, hey guys, you guys want to go out to dinner?
You know who I like? Miguel Vargas, who didn't have a great rookie year.
Where's he
but is
going?
one of the better.
He's going to be in AAA or traded, dude. He's not going to make the team. Where's he
just
going to
saying,
play?
He's just a good player to have.
Dude, by the way, can we just get back to, you know what? He went into spring training with a broken finger
And he
and didn't swing.
Oh,
Like,
he's still
what the
in
fuck
that
are we
story?
doing?
What do
He
you
went
mean?
like
Yeah, and he
50
walked.
and people were walking him. and the story was out.
I know.
Like, what was it? Pitcher's like, man, I might be the guy he swings at. Who cares if he hits a home run? Like, he walked a bunch of times knowing he wasn't going to swing.
Can I shit on the Red Sox now?
Well, yeah. I mean, go ahead.
Because Kratz brought it up. So we got 2 tweets. One is from our friend Chris Cotillo. Source: Red Sox weren't competitive at the end for Teoscar Hernandez, with discussions centering around 2-year, $28 million framework and then petering out. Okay, let me try some quick math here. I got 2 players on the show today. Guys, 228 from the Red Sox, 123.5 from the Dodgers to then take back to the market. And even if you sucked, you'd still get more on that second year. But you'd most likely get, I don't know, maybe 25 a year for 3 or 4 years after that. What do you guys think?
Dodgers.
Dodgers? Okay, just
Plus,
making sure.
Plus, the Dodgers are going to make the playoffs. Plus, you got a chance at a World Series ring. I mean, this isn't even a discussion. I don't even know what the discussion's about. And 2 years 28, you're like,
that's not a real. See, to me, that's not a real offer. If you're told, hey, you're barely over the 1-year mark that we're going to get from another team, that's what an agent would say, right?
Of
like,
course.
Hey, are you sure? And the Red Sox are like, yeah, we're sure, because then we can tell insiders that we were in on this player. And Dan Shaughnessy said, too bad. I'm told the Red Sox were, quote, in on Teoscar Hernandez. What a joke. Any of you still buying what the Sox are selling? I'm not buying it. Maybe they didn't need him, but I'm not buying it.
What was the quote there? Breslow has got
full throttle.
Full throttle.
Is that a full throttle offer for you, Kratz?
That is a full throttle, you're an idiot offer. What? Like, I like looking at some of these offers that leak out, and you're like, that one was leaked out by the team. Like, teams that are like, yeah, we offered Shohei $700 million. Like, I guess you just chose the Dodgers over us. Like, okay, that was by the team. This offer was leaked out by the agent. Teoscar's agent was like, hey, you guys want to know what the Red Sox offered? $28 million for 2 years. This almost got $23 million for 1. Like, I don't understand what they're doing. I don't understand how they can say full throttle without it being FOOL. And I don't understand where this full throttle is going to begin. Like, are they going to get 2? Like, it's kind of like, to me, why are they going in after an outfielder? Go after some starting pitching. That's what you needed. You didn't have anybody start more than 26 games. Granted, none of the Dodgers starters started 26 games last year either, but they're going after it. They're adding to it. But you got to go after something that you need.
Is that an original idea, by the way, or did you read that somewhere? Full throttle.
No, that was my.
That was good.
Thank you.
No?
It was mid.
I said it.
Full and fool don't really sound alike.
Full?
That's why it was creative. Full
they
throttle.
Don't sound alike.
I could see the headline on March 1st.
I could see it in the Boston Globe.
Full throttle. Red Sox tell us they're going all in and trade a pitcher and acquire one.
But here's Bob Nightingale wrote that they're also open to trading Kenley Jansen and Yoshida.
Yoshida was from Ken last week with Ben McCaffrey.
And Chris Martin, who was one of the best relievers in baseball.
I don't understand what they're doing.
I don't think they're going to get. Do either of you feel like they're going to get Snell or Montgomery?
I did before. I don't now.
Why are they trying to save money, though? They're the Red Sox.
They're broke, too. They're on the Mariners payment plan.
Dude. I mean, their owners own Liverpool. Their owners own the Penguins.
Broke. There's a new documentary coming out called Broke. It's going to
John
be with a bunch
Henry?
of owners just
What if-
fake broke.
What if the ownership hasn't actually given Breslow actual like parameters? Like, hey, you know what? Go full throttle. Okay, how much can I spend? Just go full throttle. What if
No,
there's
they
no,
give them parameters. They
What if
give
there's
them.
no
Almost every
communication?
team does.
Just saying.
As far as I know, they give you parameters, Kratz, and then you can call and ask for permission to go above those parameters in a special case. So